Hi, this is Mark with Factory Locks, and what we're going to go through now is ordering the hardware for a French door application. And this is probably one of the more confusing areas that we run into when we talk to our customers. So I brought up a diagram of a typical French door. And French doors, when they're delivered to you, or as they are in your house, are sometimes machined a little bit differently, so we want to talk a little bit about that first. If we say that this side of the French door is the active door, the one that normally opens and closes, and this one is the fixed one, then oftentimes we'll find that both of these have been machined for locks. There's holes in your doors for both of these. And in this instance, you would want to put a passage set or a entrance lever on one side, and then you'll have to put a passage set on the other side, because dummies in the Schlage world are designed to mount to a flat surface. There can't be a hole here. Now, if your door does have one door that is machined and the other door is not, then you can apply dummies to the front and back of that dummy door, the inactive door, or you could leave it plain if you wish. And because you're going to both sides of the door with the dummies, you'd need a left and a right. Now, the other side, we talked a little bit earlier about whether you could use an entrance lock or a passage lock. Now, generally, the active door has also a deadbolt above. Well, we're not showing it here on this diagram, but generally there's this deadbolt is here. And if there is a deadbolt here, many times we'll suggest that you just use a passage set below, because French doors are generally not used as your primary egress in and out of your residence. They're used primarily as a door that goes to your back patio or to a side area. They're not used as your front door to the garage. So in that instance, having an entrance lever with a keyway is something of an overkill. We think that these doors generally have just two modes, and that's either locked or unlocked. So using the deadbolt as your primary lock allows this to just be a passage set. So let's just say in our application that we have one door is active with a lock bore and a deadbolt, and the other side is not prepped. It is just blank. So in that instance, we're going to require a passage set, a deadbolt, and then a left and right dummy. Also, to keep this door fixed, the inactive door fixed, we're going to need some sort of device up here, and we're going to use what we call a flush bolt, and we'll order that first, actually. So I'm going to click on our area here, and we'll use the Ives flush bolt. And this is a device that actually is mortised into the edge of the door, and you throw this lever and this bolt slides up into the door jamb or into the door header and allows the door to be fixed. And we have a number of different sizes here. There's 4-inch models, the more popular 6-inch models, and then there's the 5-inch models. Today we're going to use this one. This one has a rounded radius to it, and we're going to do that in oil rub bronze, and we'll just need one of those. And we're going to go to our shopping cart, and there's our Ives flush bolt in oil rub bronze. And now we're going to order the hardware that we need. And this would be, we're going to do accent collection locks. We're going to use the Callington. And it's already selected oil rub bronze, since we have an oil rub bronze item in our shopping cart. And I'm going to need a passage for the active door. And I'm going to need a left and right dummy. Now, once again, if we did want to put a keyed lever on the active door, which would give us the additional convenience of locking the door behind us without having to use a key, instead of using the passage set here, we would just use the entrance. And so it's added these items to our shopping cart. And the only thing left now is to add the deadbolt. And there's a list of items that are frequently ordered with this shopping cart full, and the item that we're going to pick out here is going to be the BA360 deadbolt, which is most commonly paired with the Callington lever. And once again, it's been oil rub bronze has been picked out here for us. And because it's going to be on a glass door, we might want to consider using the double cylinder deadbolt. Now, be aware that some building conventions and building codes do not allow for this sort of thing. So you'd have to check with your local building authority as to whether they allow double cylinder deadbolts in your sub-allotment. For this purposes, we're just going to use the single cylinder deadbolt, and we're just going to put in one of those. And that'll add to our shopping cart. And these items are now all together, and this is all the components that we'll need for our French door application. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always use the information tab here and go down here to the Contact Us page and either call us or email us or use the live chat button.